case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a pivotal case where the American judicial system collided with the principles of human rights and proportionality, Mabel Lewis, a repeated shoplifter, was subjected to a penalty that led to a lengthy legal battle, one that would change West Virginia's criminal law landscape. Convicted for her third offense of shoplifting in 1998, Lewis was sentenced to an indeterminate term of 1 to 10 years in the state penitentiary and ordered to pay a $500 fine. The circumstances leading to the conviction dated back to June 13, 1991, when Lewis was caught stealing pork chops and garlic powder from a Kroger store in Princeton, West Virginia. Upon her latest conviction, she was to face the severe consequences of West Virginia's strict sentencing laws for continuous offenders. However, Lewis contested the judgment, alleging that the trial court did not accept a plea agreement and unjustly leveled the charges as a third offense based on previous uncounselled convictions. Furthermore, Lewis made a case for the court's failure to consider alternative sentences regarding her health conditions and the non-violent nature of her crime. While the court dismissed the allegations regarding the plea agreement and the level of offenses, it took note of the issue revolving around alternative sentencing. The Supreme Court of Appeals of West Virginia turned its attention to the glaring question: were mandatory sentencing laws for third-time offenders in violation of the constitutional principle of proportionality? Notably, this principle prohibits penalties deemed cruel and unusual under the Eighth Amendment. In a landmark decision, the court unanimously ruled that mandatory incarceration for third-offense shoplifters could indeed infringe upon the proportionality principle. The court took a step further and reversed the previous decision, sending the case back to the circuit court to reconsider alternative sentencing for Lewis. In an updated interpretation of the law, which now included home detention as a sentencing alternative, the court declared that this option was suitable for repeated shoplifters. The court reasoned that given the nonviolent nature of shoplifting and the potential harmlessness of the perpetrator to society, home detention could serve as a halfway house to balance law enforcement and human rights. This 1994 ruling, known as State v. Lewis, not only became a glimmer of hope for Mabel Lewis, but also led to a monumental shift in West Virginia's laws on offender sentencing.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.